Welcome to the Sea of Galilee. With the majority of Jesus' miracles and teachings taking place on or around this lake, no wonder it is called by many Bible scholars the fifth gospel. Everywhere you look, you find biblical locations and events. Whether Capernaum, Chorazim, Magdala, Gennesaret, or the Jordan River, all around you are Bible stories. Across the lake from where we are sailing today is the shoreline where Jesus liberated the man who suffered from a legion of unclean spirits tormenting him. And not too far from here, the Lord fed thousands of hungry mouths when He miraculously multiplied a few fish and loaves of bread. Around this lake, the dead were raised, the sick were healed, the poor were comforted, and those oppressed found freedom. Named Kinneret in the Hebrew language, the name is taken from the word kinor, a violin in Hebrew, because of its violin shape. This is the deepest freshwater lake in the world at 650 feet below sea level. The lake is 14 miles long and 7 miles wide at its widest point, and was so rich with fish that it served as the main source of food for the Roman army stationed in the area for many years. The lake's main source of water is the Jordan River, which is fed by melting snow from the Hermon mountain range, where three streams combine to form the Upper Jordan, which enters the lake at its northern tip. At different hours of the day and seasons of the year, this lake changes drastically, from blue to green, from mild to stormy, from quiet to wavy. Spending a night of prayer on a nearby mountain, Jesus was watching the disciples sailing across the stormy lake to the other side. The Gospel of Matthew tells us in chapter 14 that the boat was buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it, and shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them walking on the lake. When the disciples saw Him, they were terrified. "It is a ghost," they said, crying out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid." When Jesus walked on these waters during that incredible night, Peter asked to join Him. Obeying the Lord's invitation, calling him, "Come," Peter stepped out of the boat by faith and walked on water. But soon the wind and the waves overcame his faith and he started to sink. Reaching out his hand and lifting Peter to safety, Jesus' words came across the rough waters, "O you of little faith, why did you doubt?" Soon, Peter and the disciples were safe as the sea calmed and the winds died down. Right here on this lake, the Lord of creation still comforts His children in times of trouble and seasons of doubt. Do you hear His voice? Thank you for watching. If you want to watch the full version of this video or learn more about the site, click below.